Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and we're back with a new unboxing video because I received mail yesterday which came in from Italy once again from the AUT RECORDS label run by Davide Lorenzo, a label is well familiar to you guys because, well, you've seen a lot of videos with AUT RECORDS as a theme, basically unboxing. They've been sorting me out for ages, and yeah, before I go into this, yesterday night was interesting because as you know, I do run a Discogs shop, which is linked down in the description box below, and within a few hours I had like 2 orders after weeks of silence. So this is always an interesting thing for me, that there is periods where the store isn't big, but there's periods, weeks of nothingness, and then within a few hours a few orders appear. Packed some like drum and bass CDs from the Hamburg baze.djunkiii label, which will be sent out tomorrow, and also the like legendary Fennywood album, the debut album, which is going to Berlin tomorrow. And I ran out of packing tape, so I gotta order new ones. But it's always interesting and always nice to see that the effort one puts in a Discogs store is rewarded, even though it takes a while because there's only like 230 items or so listed right now. But anyway, this will grow, and this will be not the main topic of this channel nor this video. So let's find out what we got here from the AUT RECORDS label from Italy. They sent me a lot of stuff. I've reviewed a lot of their stuff. You know, the store on my website, AUT, which is still growing. So I have like reached a point of 1.1 million views per year actually, when I look at the statistics, which are not that great on when it's just the blogger statistics, but basically having like more than 80,000 people having a look at your stuff, even if probably 10% of this is only bots, is still great. So I really appreciate that, and I hope the website grows even more. And I had a look at that, at the statistics a few weeks prior to this, and up to 2020 the entirety of views was only 1 million, and to have like after like years and years of grinding, and then having that number grow to 1 million a year or so is interesting. So there's one there maybe? No, so there is 2 press sheets but only 1 CD, so let's have a look at what is, oh, there's a BANDCAMP code for that, I see. I'm going to download this. We got an album by Jordan White, Music for Imaginary Spaces. Beautiful cover, AUT RECORDS 152. We got a 11-track album, 50 minutes total runtime. And this is not only Jordan White, this is a whole band, because there is a lot of musicians involved in there, which you can see here. Let's have a look what we got here in terms of instrumentation. Electric guitar, horn, trombones, bass guitar, drums, cymbals, and a guest performance by Peter Ewald on tenor saxophone on track 5. This is more of a conceptual thing, I guess, because Jordan White has been interested in creating specific sound for spaces, and in the idea of music that can fully exist only in one particular place. He has been exploring reverb design, and through like studying audio engineering papers and reconstructed acoustic models, and also has programmed super collider objects to create unusual and extreme reverbs. So wasn't there a group called Super Collider with is Jimmy Tennant involved in there? Or someone from the Brighton techno scene? Not Dave Terida, but I don't know. I remember the name vaguely, but I didn't know that this was also the name of a software object, kind of. And he studied and transcribed vocal pieces from Byzantine and Georgian and Armenian Orthodox Christian traditions, and put that, that kind of stuff was meant to be in certain architectural spaces, and he, from this perspective, emerged the idea of composing music for places that do not exist. exists. So music for computer models maybe. This could be interesting, could also be very abstract, so or ambient, which would make sense if you want to have reverb and like architecture working together. You don't want to want the music to change rapidly, but more like you want a development maybe, and like long passages of like build-ups and like more like drones and stuff, which are then reflected back and by architecture. But this is me just guessing. But when I look at the cover, which also has a pretty architectural feel and it looks more like a modern art piece, this could be a thing that comes into play here. Here's the back with a full track list and with titles like Stuck in a Giant Tape Machine, Filter 6 Kaleidoscopic, Parking Garage, Turbulent, Spectral Thumb Guitar Chorale, Stuck in a Giant Tape Machine once again. I've been in similar places, Schattenlibelle, Under the Bridge and Brass Tube Reactions. This could be more of a droning affair, but I'm just guessing here from a more like a gut feel. But I wouldn't be surprised if this was not really jazz oriented, but more like listening and with slow movements and stuff. We'll see how this goes, and I'm going to post a review of that on my website nightstyles.de within a few weeks, I guess, or a few days, because I got still a stack of stuff to review. And well, if you've seen my latest short video, I'm looking for someone who is like still remembering a French musician that is called Giscard Le Survivant, I guess. Excuse my French. And because I found like a lot of CDRs from that guy, like super abstract industrial stuff, but I'm going to link that video in the end card as well. So Bass Junkie out for a Sunday, and I'm going to go into editing mode and upload this video while my washer is still working, and then I'm going to go into review mode for my website Lifestyle.de, not for this album, but for a different one. So I'm out. See you in the next one.